I don't even know what to even cheese about.
The cheese about.
Cheese.
Cheese, bro.
I'm ready to nap already.
All that chocolate you had.
Chocolate and big day.
Chocolate and you ate some chocolate and you ate some big day.
Big day.
That's hot. I can't drink that. That's hot as fuck.
It's
I just
water.
fucking made it. That's water.
I'm having water.
Yeah, you're doing a written link. Got water in your fucking mug.
Smarties. Was it Skittles?
It was. I want. I'm one of them people who mix their M&Ms and Skittles in the one thing.
Chaos. Chaos of carnage of lollies.
You get whatever the fuck you're given. Like, just pick it up. It could be a smart. It could be.
Or
Could
chocolate.
be a M&M. Could be a fucking Skittle.
Exactly.
But then again, Skittles get too much hate for what they are. Like,
Smarties, Skittles, and M&Ms.
Skittles are fucking amazing.
Taste the rainbow.
Like the sour like
Mmm.
Skittles.
So good.
You put those with your fucking M&Ms and Smarties. Fucking hell.
You know, you kind of feel it when you go to go. You're like, oh, I just had chocolate. You're like, sugar. Bloody hell.
Right?
With that out the way, let's get on into it. What's up, beardies and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast. Yeah. Hopefully that.
My bike's I can't put my arm up.
And he goes, but, and he mutes it.
Like that. But, oh, what the
He keeps doing it.
I do it by accident with my shoulder if I do that. My shoulder bumps it when I'm live and shit.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I'm actually muted.
Well,
I know this morning, I think, or last night, I tried to play guitar. No, it was this morning.
Yep.
And the desktop was muted.
so there's no noise coming through.
I was like, yeah, no. And then Dudley's like, I can't hear anything. I'm like, whoops.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because I
that's
mute it when I
hilarious.
go to raid and that, just so they don't hear it.
And you left it.
I just forgot.
Forgot to turn it back on. I've done that before. When I streamed
It's
once
horrible,
before
isn't
too.
it?
Like, you stream, and you don't realise it was like for like a whole hour because it was a quiet stream. And I looked over and I'm like, oh, there's no audio for anything. And like, the mic wasn't on, the desktop audio wasn't on. It was just like a whole hour of just quiet of me playing a game. Talking as well, but no one was like, could hear it.
Right?
I was like, god damn. So
Because you don't realise if someone points it out,
You
or
forget.
you look at the volume level.
that's why I'm like, I'm
I was
making
like,
sure.
why is it grey?
I'm trying to make sure because I've been turning my speakers and sound audio on and off because I've been making different videos. So I've had to sometimes turn the mics off and turn the desktop audio off and vice versa, you know. And I'm like, did I actually leave them on? And like, I have. I've left them on, thankfully, for the podcast. I was like, I would suck to like record and have one of them turned off. So, but anyway, Instagram would have already seen it. But I've got 2 drinks for this episode. We've got some Mishka, mixed vodka. We've got some tropical pineapple.
I've seen that in the bottle, not the can.
Not the can. So yeah, so it's tropical pineapple and lime or watermelon
Ooh.
guava. So which one do you reckon we should start with?
What was that? What was that lime one?
Tropical pineapple and lime.
You gotta go tropical, right?
Tropical. We'll start off with tropical.
Because last time you got burnt by watermelon, so I'll leave that till last.
Yeah, true. So we'll give this a go, see what this is like. But yeah, so those on the Instagram would have seen the post already before this episode is aired. And also, too, I had been posting on there as well, asking people some questions or answer some of the questions we've been putting up for next week's episode, which I'll be asking you as well, Jim, and I'll be answering myself. So we're going to be giving
I'll
out...
put my answer in there somewhere.
Well, yeah, so if you put it in beforehand, then I can just write it down and ask you again, or just answer it for you.
No, just make him random. You don't know then.
Well, that's true.
No, it just comes up with the name, doesn't it?
Oh no, you won't. You like? Wait, did I say that?
Oh no, you won't know. And unless it comes up with the name who sent
I
it,
usually comes up with the name, so
then you'll be able to see it.
But yeah, so they're up there. So if anyone wants to answer those questions, you can even just leave a comment on any of the posts as well. If you've got a question you want to ask us, but there is on the story as well. There's a post there, so you can leave a question down below and let us know. Even if it's on the YouTube video, You know, you can comment on the YouTube video down below as
On
well.
any of the socials, really. YouTube.
Socials, let us know if there's any questions you want to know. Give us the
Any questions you want to know.
answers you want to. Give us the answers to this essay.
Give us your answers to the questions above, below, wherever they are on your screen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wherever you see them.
You get what I'm getting at. I think. Maybe. I'm going to shut up and drink this now. But those on Spotify will be able to hit up any of the socials.
Right? Exactly.
So those that are listening,
What a fucking week.
I'm giving a sip now of the Mishka tropical pineapple and lime, and it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, because pineapple and lime, like, it's nice and light. Like, it's not light, but like it's nice and
light, refreshing.
How do you? Yeah, refreshing's the word.
It's actually quite good. It's quite smooth.
It's like punchy. Hit you in the nudge when you something like that. Like bam, it gives you fucking live again.
Pineapple lime flavored alcoholic beverage made in Australia from local and imported ingredients.
No, it's local, is it?
Ingredients for pinnacle drinks.
Where have I seen Mishka? I've seen it in a big bottle, I think.
It's a yellow can. So it's not bad.
I saw it in the 200 mils.
330 mils, 4% alcohol.
You can get them in the 1.25 liters. Premium vodka from France.
Yep. Not bad.
That's from France, not Australia.
This is made in Australia.
Mishka is from France. Unless that's made here.
It might be. Made with a France vodka, but then mixed.
Vodka from France. That's how I confuse. Like, fuck.
It's honestly really nice. Like, I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah, there's a pineapple pine lime can.
Yep.
Raspberry mango can.
Yep.
Vodka lemon zingy.
Zingy?
Vodka lemon lime bitters.
Ooh.
Watermelon guava, blue vodka, vodka, mix it up. There's like five different canned flavors in. It's a 10-pack for $35.
Oh, it's like a mixed.
It's got 5 flavors, 2 of each drink.
How much was it?
And there's a mix-up pack at $35. And there's a vodka mix-it-up 10-pack. They're in stubbies for $32.49.
That's not bad for what I'm tasting.
Case for $90.
That's pretty good.
That ain't bad.
These are nice. I got these. So these were in the $3 deal.
Yeah, they're like a cruiser. Like, but they're not a cruiser. Like, they're not full of sugar and shit.
Like you can taste.
Okay, so
nice.
A case of them as well. $90 for the cans. That's not fucking bad.
No, definitely. I'm recommending that so far.
Max available quantity is 999.
Oh, fuck.
Minimum quantity is infinity. What?
What?
Max available quantity is 999. Minimum quantity is infinity.
I don't.
Don't know what it means, bro. But yeah, there's like them 3 flavors, which is pretty cool.
That's funny.
The raspberry mango, tropical pine, the lemon zingy.
It must be like a strong zesty, like a squash, maybe.
It probably just literally freezing lemon.
Some of my colourful prints over here, by the way.
Colourful prints. What are the things on the bottom? Keychains?
Little fidget toys. And then little keychain fidget toys.
They look weird when you look from this angle. It's like, I tried to know what the fuck they were.
Yeah.
They look like just a block. I was like, keychains? I saw
yeah,
the keychain on one of them.
Yeah. I got my Pokemon.
Are they fidget Nah.
but he's missing a foot.
Imagine having that in the style of the guinea pigs, like the tail moves, the arms move, the head
This
moves.
looks kind of demonic when I rotate it.
Wow.
Because it's got that crack there. So if I...
Why is there a crack there? That's just mouth, isn't it? No. Oh, it's like he turned into the Joker.
Yeah, why so serious?
What so serious?
Sorry, it slipped.
You haven't shown Squirrel Life. The only
Oh.
one you haven't shown.
He's good. Oh, I nearly dropped
Oh,
him.
you must fell over there.
Hey, but draw.
Be good.
He good. He good. He good.
Be good.
Look,
Right, show us the actual tail. There's actual. Oh, very nice.
good.
He's very good.
Hang
Are you
on.
gonna paint them or just leave them?
No, I was gonna leave them as they are. I think they look pretty good. Ironically bought the colours that matched. So
Right.
I did it before I thought about it, and after I bought the colours, like I
So
need
you're
to
gonna
find.
do like you're gonna do every evolution.
Oh, every starter or every.
Imagine Charizard, bro, it'd be massive.
No, in that style from that thing, like if he's that big for a Charmander, like he'd be.
Chameleon will be a bit bigger than that, maybe
Yeah.
twice, maybe 1.5 of that.
Yeah.
He's not too big. He's not much bigger than Charmander.
No.
About 2,
So
1.5.
that knob on his head, really.
And then that weird pointy, like a pterodactyl thing.
Mm.
And then you got Charizard, which is
He's like what 5 times the size of fucking Charmeleon.
I'll fucking
Yeah, quickly look it up.
Charmander.
Jim's gonna look it up. He's gonna tell us.
He's 61 centimeters. Charmander is 61, so roughly
rulers?
about 2
ruler lengths.
And then you got Chameleon. Chameleon size. 1.9 meters.
So that's 100 and.
That's a bit bigger, like a little bit bigger.
Was it meter? Is that 109 centimeters?
Another 48 centimeters.
Mm.
Which is about roughly
And what's
that.
and what's Charizard? 5 meters, 6 meters? No, he's more than that. He's like 10 meters.
He's fucking way bigger than that, I think.
10 meters tall.
Charizard size. Oh, he's not actually. Oh, he's smaller than us.
What?
Charizard is 1.7 meters.
1.7. So it was 1.09, was it?
170 meters. 170 centimeters. He's just
So
like 10 centimeters shorter than us.
So Chameleon is 109.
But don't forget, Ash is a kid, so he would be
Yeah.
smaller.
So Chameleon 1.09,
Yeah.
and then Charizard's 1.7.
Yep.
He's
That's nearly a meter jump.
he's like the size of us, yeah, because we're 1.1
180, 179, 180 is like he's literally 170. Charizard.
They make him look
but he
so
makes
big.
Ash look tiny.
Yeah. How tall's Ash? Look up how tall Ash is.
Oh, look how big Mewtwo is.
How big?
2 meters.
2 meters. He looks like the same size as friggin' Charizard.
Pikachu's 40 centimeters.
I mean, he's pretty wide. Like Charizard's pretty wide, but
Yeah, his wings.
But how tall is Ash? Is there an actual height for Ash?
Ash
Because we've seen him tower over bloody Chameleon.
Ketchum sign. Yeah. 4'7".
What's the mass work out in that? 4 foot to.
140 centimeters.
So it's extra.
So
30.
it makes sense why Charizard's bigger than him.
0.3.
By like 30 centimeters.
That 30 centimeters is huge. That's a big 30 centimeters. It's a ruler. It's meant to be a ruler length. A ruler length in their 30 centimeters, like a ruler length, is like fucking 3 ruler lengths.
I'll put Ash and Charizard. I'll try and get a Charizard. If we get like a picture, Ash and Charizard. No, Ash is Charizard.
Ash is Charizard. Wings and all.
It's about 30 centimeters. Don't forget, we're looking at a what's it called? At a fucking anime.
Yeah.
Where this is, I'll put it on the stream, on the thing, everyone can see it.
Yep.
What we're talking about.
Just gonna
This
bring
is
it up.
literally the size of him. That makes sense.
Yeah, true. That height there does kind of make sense. That is
That's
about
like,
30 centimeters. But like you look at
do
other
they
source
count to his
media,
horn, or does it count to his head? Like, what do they
yeah.
count
But like
to?
say even then, that's a big 30 centimeters. Like that top from his head to like the top of
Because
his head.
Pikachu's 40,
Yeah.
but then again, that's roughly there. So if you
Well,
add that
if
on it,
Pikachu
that's
was
probably
sitting,
about
yeah,
right.
if Pikachu was sitting on Ash's head, he would be at the same height.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Then again, if it's not accurate, who cares? But that's what it's meant to,
Look
meant
at
to
that!
be.
Look at the comment on that photo
What comment?
on that page there. Do you read that comment? There's absolutely nothing
Which
wrong with
one?
Pikachu being there.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Read the
Pikachu shouldn't be there. Pikachu shouldn't be there. Best wishes, logoless, no matting.
that's that first though, the top one though. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Pikachu being there.
That just, how does that work? How's he that? That looks way bigger.
He's looking down too.
Yeah, it looks. Well, look how big his wings are compared to
saying.
that first image.
Mm.
And unless you got him raised, like,
And Ash is still meant to be the same age. He's never aged. So how has he gotten taller?
exactly.
That's what gets me.
But no, that's literally roughly what it is.
Mm.
It's weird how you think about, like, if they're actually real, like, you can literally kick them.
So basically, what it looked like there for those that are listening is Ash in the first photo, which I might try and grab and put him up on the Instagram for later. But basically in the first photo, Ash is like well over shoulder height on Charizard there. He's like well over his shoulder height, and Pikachu's sitting on Charizard's shoulder, and he's just like Pikachu's just looking just over Ash's head. The other photo though shows Charizard literally bending over, and he's like Ash is at Charizard's shoulder height. So it's like, what is going on here? So it makes no sense. It's
I think
confusing.
it might be the same as like in Dragon Ball, like different artists, different interpretations. When there's a set limit, I guess they try to, but you can't really have him looking down like that and look menacing because he's not big enough.
I know, he's tiny. But then you look at like I think it was in the live action, they made Charizard like, there's a glimpse of him in there and he's huge. Like,
Yeah, because I think you have to go with I think they scaled it with the actual actor,
yeah.
which the actor's like maybe like 170,
Like, I
170,
do-
not like 140.
I do know in the game though, like Pokemon can be a larger scale. Their weight can be bigger and their size can be bigger. So like
Yeah.
you could have a Magikarp that's like this big.
Because Ash's is literally that one there. Like,
Yeah. And that's the same, like you can have a Magikarp that's like weighs like a kilo and it's like this big. And then you can catch a
so that
Magikarp that
Charizard in
weighs
that Detective Pikachu is a random Charizard.
Yeah, so like you could, like I said, you could grab a Magikarp that's 3 kilos and of course 3 times the size because it's like every Pokemon's the same thing. You could get a Bulbasaur that's 2 kilos at its average size or 3 kilos, and then you get another one.
What a big Bulbasaur is! Fuck's sake!
No, don't go down this rabbit hole. That's for a fucking whole different thing there. Oh my god! Don't even get me started. Where's my
Like,
notepad?
this size, because Blastoise is fucking probably Charizard size,
So
if not smaller.
fucking, we do have a bit we got to go through this week. We are going to be kind of a bit more on a scheduled line to a sensei.
To a sensei.
To a sensei. Where there was the PlayStation event, so we'll go through that shortly. There's some horrible,
I should do that one
horrible
day,
game
just, you know,
apologies.
like-
Oh, not really horrible game apologies, just horrible games with apologies. And
Horrible.
I did want to bring up the story this morning when I was messaging you and my phone being possessed, which was which was hilarious. I did want to bring that up. Fucking, I was talking to you this morning. Fucking, I'm trying to type a message to you, and I don't know whether I must have like, I don't know whether it could have been like spazzing out or something's going on, or I might have got some moisture on the screen or something. But I'm trying to type the message, and it just locked on M, and it says, and I'm like trying to fight to delete it. I'm like pressing it, going back, and it's going forwards and going. I'm like, delete the M's, and it just kept going, and it just sent. And I was like, oh, whatever. Like, what did it fucking say? It's fucking stupid. I'll get my phone in and read what it says because it was just like it just makes no sense.
It made
It's
no sense. Something about something.
yeah. Where is it? It was a constant
Yeah.
battle
I saw
between.
the O, like something. There's a space in the ums.
Yeah, because where was it? Because you're like, it has the price sticker on the boxes. Because you're talking about your Dragon Ball statues, and I was like, oh yeah, did they sell? So he's pushing them on. Oh my, I'm like, he could have bought them at wholesale or could run a physical store. They didn't sell, so he's pushing them on my, pushing them on my, what is he pushing them on my dick? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just said,
Oh
and I
my.
was like, what the fuck? And then, like, I sent the Linus GIF to you going, I don't understand. Like, how perfect did it come up with the Linus?
I think it just got worse because then you had like a sad fucking
Like,
depressed Spyro and
my phone's possessed, and, like, I tried deleting that, and, like, I told you about the confused when I typed in confused and put in all the D's. Like, oh, it
yeah,
was a constant
confused.
battle between adding M's and, and then I looked over it there, and I was in the bathroom, because like, I came out of the bathroom and I was like in there cutting through from the bedroom to the bathroom because I was like, and then I just see Spyro in the reflection of the mirror. I'm like, why is Spyro like he's seen some shit? And I turned over and I took a photo and sent it to you. He looks so concerned, like he's having war
Yeah.
flashbacks. Like that frown, he doesn't have a smile. He's like sad. I'll put that photo up on the Instagram as well.
I don't think I've ever seen Spyro frown until then.
Yeah, it's fucking
I mean, I think he has in the games, but like it's over some
concerning. It's
weird
meant to be a
stuff.
plushie toy for a kid, and he's all like,
Just,
that doesn't look like great at all for a kid's toy.
get
Like,
it. I don't get it, man.
and he's like eyes are
What happened to him?
frowned,
Was
and
he
he's,
always like that?
I don't remember. We've had it for a while, but maybe the toy is alive and he's seen some things. He's seen my ass cheeks.
You said in the bathroom, so he definitely seen some things.
Yeah, I see my ass cheeks.
Yeah, just
Like, I've seen this man's ass cheeks too many times. Please, God help me.
too many times.
I've seen
I'm just
his pee-pee.
that would explain the look on his face. He's
Traumatized.
fucking mortified.
It's traumatized from seeing my John Thompson.
You're You're John Thompson. You mean you're Johnson?
My John
You're
Thompson.
John Thompson.
My John Thompson.
You're John Thompson. That makes no fuck. I don't think it's meant to, is it?
No.
Fucking hell.
But I will bring up before we go further too. I had another barbecue, like not technically a barbecue, but we had another fire last night without the music.
Oh
And
no!
we were a little bit ruckusy, talky, porky, but we had no problems, thankfully. The neighbour did
So
not,
none of this.
none of that. So it was interesting, but
Like
see how
there
we-
was no freaking music. He couldn't get. He couldn't
think-
get angry.
yeah, I think that was the issue. See, that's the thing. When there are time for like noise from music can be a reportable event because you can say, "Hey, stop that!" But when you're talking, it's just like
Yeah, but
It's not really
if
a
it's
crime for
that
talking.
bad, you tell the cops because then they can come and tell you to turn it down.
yeah, exactly.
Not just make threats from across the fucking street.
Yeah, it's like, bro. I was just saying next time, it's like if he comes out, like,
Because if the cops knew about that, they would tell him off.
yeah, it's crazy. No, I was just
So-
thinking next time, like, I should have like a bat prepared if he comes out to give us a warning. But like, here, do you want the bat now?
No, you should get a fucking baseball.
Just get a baseball.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Come on, come on.
let's go. Oh, hit it out the park.
He might smash a fucking window on you.
But no, it's just.
I've
Crazy.
actually done that once. I was hitting a cricket ball, and because a mate had a little backyard. He had a shed in his house, like separating to like a little laneway.
Yep.
And we tried to play cricket. And the house next door was vacant.
Oh.
We hit the ball straight through the back window. I'm like,
Ah! Fuck. No.
ow! The window's like that big. How the fuck did you hit through it? That's like 20, 30 meters away, even longer.
It's a perfect hole in one.
And I was like, whoop.
If it's gonna, it's perfect. It's perfect. That's funny.
Because we did the thing like if it goes over the fence, you're out.
Yep.
Oh, that's definitely
But
out.
like, what's the chance of it to go perfectly through the window like that? Like a small little fucking. It's like Star Wars all over again
Yeah.
with the Death
Yeah,
Star.
It literally, because all we did was block it, and it's meant to be fence height. Like you hit the fence at 6,
Yeah.
like on the full. But this one just went a bit too far, and
That's a home run.
woo, you just see it go no. So mate, it just stands there like, oh.
And he's like, stop. No.
Yep.
And then you hear
pretty
that,
hard.
and you hear the shadow, and you're like,
It wasn't that loud though. That's the weird part.
everyone can just run.
In.
Everyone just runs. Wasn't me.
Nah, we got a second fucking.
I mean,
cricket ball.
it makes sense because like no one was there, so
It's a vacant house. Like
too
that'd be
scared.
pretty shitty coming back. It's like, why's there a cricket ball in here?
Cricket ball, smash window.
Like it's so random how like the funny part is it was literally straight on. Like this
Perfect
house
straight.
was literally straight in front of us nearly. So I don't.
And it perfectly
fucking
went
know.
straight. Just everything was just perfect. The wind.
No, it went perfectly. Just curved a little bit, and
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
it usually hits either the roof or the wall. But that one,
And now before we get any further too, I did send Jim the photo as well, which I thought was hilarious of the car in the ditch. I do want to like I do want to post it up because it was kind of funny. I'll have to grey out the license plate and shit but like it's on a straight and it's like the deepest ditch and it's like a fucking.
that's a hella fucking straight. That just get going.
Yeah, it's just like I saw it this morning. I was like, what the fuck is this going for my drive?
Oh, so you
The
actually
shops.
took that? You didn't just find it. You actually took it.
Al took the photo as we drove by it. I was like, oh, it's like, see, I'm
That's
like, quickly
crazy.
take a photo. I was like, that's hilarious. I gotta send this to Jim. He's gonna get a
It
laugh
seems
at
like a
it.
work one, so I'm guessing not on the phone.
Maybe, yeah, I lost control. I'm trying
That's
the.
why you have a thing. You press the button and you have and you can do your phone.
Yeah,
the car,
hands-free.
Like, yeah, you get
Something
the hands-free
happened.
device.
Who knows what happened, but something happened. I'm doing the watermelon already, my guy.
I didn't even realize.
I've already cracked. I've already gone.
opened it and everything.
I've already gone to the other one, and I've already had a few sips out of this.
That's what I mean. I didn't even notice. You had a pink can there.
It's nice. It's nice.
Nice. Better
What?
than the last watermelon.
Yeah, hell yeah. Pirate's
Whoa,
Life.
whoa.
I'm not holding it against you guys, but I'm going to have to try some of the other drinks first. If I try another 1 or 2 drinks, and it's going to be a bad experience, we're done. But, yeah, no, so this is actually pretty good. I like the Mishka.
I kind of want to get that 5-pack of them.
I'll put Mishka in my mouth another time.
Because if they are good, boy, they're worth a fucking shot.
I'll say get a bit of Mishka in your mouth.
I kind of want to get them in stubby form, so I can do the straw trick and drink the 10-pack in like 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
I drank a carton of cruisers in like maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Back in 10 years ago or so.
Yeah.
You know the straw trick, right? You put the straw in, bend it over, and then you just scull the drink.
Yeah.
That's fucking dangerous.
Because, yeah, it helps the airflow.
It goes down in like 2 seconds. It's like, and then but then again, if you drink a couple of them, like 3 or 4 of them, you do get a bit of lightheadedness.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
I mean, I'm getting the buzz already. Because it's 20 minutes, not even that, like, I've down that first drink.
How strong are they? Like a standard, or they like
Yeah,
4?
one standard drink, 4%. But it's because I've drunk it so quickly, like, usually I
I
save
think
my drink.
cruisers are less than that.
I'm like, woo! I'm feeling a bit good. I'm feeling a little bit, like, on that nice level, like that nice buzz.
The tipsy level.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it doesn't take much. Like, people go, it's like, bro, if you scull a drink, you're going to hit the fucking alcohol quick. If you're downing it quickly. If you savor it, it's going to take longer.
If you're doing fucking lady sips, you're going to take you forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
So
a good example was, remember when I was late for the podcast that didn't happen?
Yeah.
I was sculling the drinks when I shouldn't have, and I was literally
That's why,
wasted by like
technically,
8 p.m.
if you want to
Like,
get
yeah.
drunk quickly, you buy cruisers and stuff like that because they go down easy. You get smashed quicker. Because you just go, oh, this tastes nice. Gulp, gone.
I mean, I don't drink to get smashed though. That's the thing.
No, but like I said, if you're going, like, that's the problem with things like that is because it's so sugary, it covers up the alcohol. So it doesn't feel as bitter and it's not as heavier. It goes down smoother. So you're just like, oh, I'm just drinking soft drink because it tastes like that. It doesn't taste like anything else. So your body doesn't
Exactly.
know no difference. And you're just like,
So
oh, I'll
bad.
consume this. Gone. And you're like, oh, I drank that in 5 minutes. Yes, but there's alcohol with that. It's now going to hit your system. Now plus the other 2 drinks you've had to follow that. Like, in the succession. You're like, it's fucking goes through you.
Because what's bad is cruisers come in 4 packs. Those four are gone in like 15, 20 minutes.
Well, I had I tried that Starwood Starwood whiskey. I had that yesterday. It
Yeah.
was at 6%. So fucking smooth. So fucking
That's
smooth.
like the Woodstock. You get them big Woodstock cans. They're like 8%.
Because it was Starwood whiskey with ginger beer and zesty orange. I actually ended up
Ooh.
pouring about half the can into. I ended up getting Macca's, and it was like I got a large Fanta and actually poured it into that, and it tastes so good mixed with the Fanta. Which I'm like, it already made sense because it had zesty orange in it, so it was already the mix was there. But once I mixed it with the Fanta, fucking perfect. That can size is perfect to pour into a large Macca's Fanta. So if you want
Have
to
you
get
seen the? Oh, excuse me. Speaking of Macca's, have you seen the hack with that? You know how you get like a burger in a box?
Mm.
If you open the box,
Yep.
put your fries in one side,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a little flip in the
And
middle
then you
of the
put
thing,
the
and you
straw.
put your drink on it.
Yeah.
You put it on your drink. I'm like,
Yeah, you get your nuggets, so you get chips, nuggets if you want to, and then burger's a bit heavy. You can lopside a little bit, but
yeah, but it sits on the drink though.
yeah. But
But I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, there's a lip there. You just put your straw through.
yeah, you can. It's not designed for that, but you can do that.
I
Like how
don't. What's
cool!
it designed for? Just to
It's
hold.
just to help it. It's for the air vent to fold, make it easier.
You know, but like,
But it's just
who would have
convenient.
thought to go?
Yeah,
Who would have thought that?
I know. Like genius.
I do want to try it though.
Yeah, it works perfectly fine. I've done it a few times myself.
Ooh. Do it while you're driving. It's a lot easier. Like, although you shouldn't eat while you're driving.
The speed cameras that like are on the street, like the high speed, you know, like the speed cameras and the survey like police cameras. They're just the
Yeah.
ones that get you. They're trying to get people for fucking like using your phones and shit. They like get you. And there's you holding your big cup with your fries and your nuggets on the thing through the straw. And you're just driving like this. You're like, they've got you in your hand off the wheel. You're like this holding, going. All they see looking down is chips and nuggets and no hand on the steering wheel. It's like, I get mad.
Imagine getting done like that though. Fucking hell.
Getting a fine. Why are you here to dispute? I was
It's
eating
like
nuggets.
I wasn't holding my phone, sir. No, you were holding your fucking nugs, bro.
I got some nugs for you right here.
You know how fast you were going.
Nuggies.
Yep.
I was going the speed of 2 nuggies in a 7 nuggie zone.
I don't. Do you drink with that on there still, or do
Yeah,
you
you can.
take that off to drink? It's like
Straw
a very
fits
small
perfect.
part, like that much on there.
Straw
So-
fits alright. Kind of funny.
I still just prefer to eat things separate.
Yeah.
Like eat your chips first, because otherwise they go shit.
Yeah, they go all
Then
soggy
you-
and...
Then your burger.
Yeah, chips first,
Hey,
then whatever.
KFC chips have changed, man. Have you had them like the last few years?
The thick boys?
No, but they used to be so chicken salt flavored.
Oh, yeah.
Like their own flavoring. Now it's just
Like basic salty.
yeah. Like what
Like
happened to the
the Colonel Sanders secret spices? Like,
yeah? What happened to the actual KFC chips? Like
you know, just
unless
like
there
normal
a
chips.
certain chip you got to order now. Like I don't even know where they went.
I know, but they got the mashies back.
Mashies.
The little potato mash balls. The little potato balls, the little mashies.
Never had it. Oh. I always go for popcorn chicken.
Oh, it's basically a big ball of like mashed potato that's fried on the outside with the 11 herb secret.
Oh,
they're so good.
That.
Yeah, they're great to dip into your gravy and fucking.
Tater on tater.
Now I'm gonna want some of those for tomorrow.
It's like when people say like, "Why do you dip your chips in your tater and gravy?"
That's actually
because
really.
it's amazing.
That's actually a cool deal at the moment for I think it was $4.95 or $5.95. You got a small chips, 4 potato mashies, a wicked wing, and a chicken tender, and a little cup of gravy.
Those wicked wings are so underrated.
It's the OG mashy combo, whatever it is. It's so good for its value. Like, yeah, I think it was $4.95.
Yeah,
Like
four
that's
ninety
so
five in a little
good.
box.
Yeah, for a little box of like I said, getting a wicked wing, a tender, 4 mashies, and small chips and gravy. Like that's
That's what
fucking.
people don't get. You go to KFC and just get one box meal.
You get some cheap
That'll
shit.
fill you the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
Like, because I get the Zinger Stacker box because it's just a box. And then, like, you open it, it's like, ha!
It's not
You get
just a box.
you get the 3 bits of chicken, plus the Zinger burger, plus the chips, plus tater and gravy. Like, fuck, for like $14.
Yeah, it's actually a good value. Like when you're actually getting.
Because their chicken's like an actual piece of chicken. The three of them, like 3 wings or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and their original recipe is the fucking best. I really want to know what herbs and spices they use. Cause
It's literally a bit of everything. It's your paprika,
yeah, but
your
no one
oregano,
can replicate it. Like,
your
it's just its
thyme,
own thing. Like, you
salt and
put a certain amount
pepper.
of one thing. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
11
how it's
herbs and
mixed.
spices
Like a chicken stock in there.
that no one can. It's like you can get close, but you can't get that KFC
Because it's the
taste.
right ratio. It's like a pinch of paprika, a dash of
Exactly.
pepper. It's like a sprinkle of basil, things like that.
That no one can
oregano.
get because
It's the right ratio.
no one knows.
It's the right balance of how much it's supposed to be. And the fact is, they make it in big, massive vats of fucking powder, which then they pour into other shit, the batter and shit, just to make it like.
Cause I've seen them do it. Like, it's this massive thing, and they put the chicken in there and just.
You ever get a bit where when they've like it's the right piece of batter where they've got like because it's like because it's powder, so the powder's getting mixed into the batter.
You
which then
mean
they sort
those big crunchy bits on the outside?
well, not just that, but it's like
Oh, I think you mean
well, there's that. They're nice. They
because
are
those
nice.
aren't made. They're just full of
No,
fucking flavor.
well, it's kind of like that, but like because it's the powder that's put into the doughy mix, like to make the batter for it. So sometimes when you mix anything, you're always going to get a consistency that might be a little bit more than others. And I'll say, have you ever had those moments, which I guess you kind of have, but not the crunchy bits, but like it's just that bit you managed to get just happened to be that more larger clump of the 11 secret herbs and spices, and it's just so much more richer.
Yeah.
Like you bite into
Right.
the skin, that crunchy layer, and just like,
And you get that
and you're just
lovely
lucky.
fucking-
You were lucky to get that one batch that just happened to have a little bit more powder in it, and it's just so much more nicer and richer. You're just like,
And because
I'm
it
in
sticks to the
heaven.
skin more, I think. Like,
yeah.
which
it's-
if you get some skin pieces, you got to think of lucky because that's fucking rare.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of like wings because sometimes some of the wings is pretty shitty. So I'll just eat the skin, like because it's like it's shitty little piece of meat. Like what the fuck are they giving
But
me?
then
It's
again,
more
their
bone.
wings are so fucking good. It's just a one bite and they're gone. Like you just
Yeah, it's just like some of them are just shit sometimes. It's just like I'll just
like
eat the skin.
their drumsticks though. Oh,
That's what you really want to
the
go for.
spicy ones?
Nice proper fucking piece of meat.
I think I always contemplate getting a big bucket, one of them big
The big
family
ones.
buckets,
They shoot.
because there's a 2 hour drive home, 2.5, 3 hours home.
that
I'm
could
just
be
like,
enough.
I just want to get one of those just to mung on the way back.
Big bucket. Get a bunch of not even wicked wings. You just get a bunch of original recipe, some tenders, some nuggies, and some popcorn chicken, all in the bucket. So you get a bit of everything.
Yep.
Just fucking, and then you have your sauce or whatever you want to have. And just
The sweet and sour sauce.
I need to buy if they've got it. I know they have been having it, but it's the mini bucket, which is the nuggets. It's like 12 pieces of It's like 12 nuggets, and like the rest of it's just popcorn chicken. And it's like
Their nuggets are-
so good.
There's nothing better than KFC nuggets.
Uh-huh.
Like their nuggets are the OP.
If you were to go anywhere for nuggets, it's
because
KFC.
they're actual chicken.
Yeah.
Unlike Macca's, Hungry Jack's, no, they're chicken, but it's been frozen that way.
Yep.
There it's fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that formed chicken. Like
It's like real chicken, but slightly formed. It's weird.
but it's
Like-
not all mushed up chicken.
Yeah,
like,
it's like they get the
other
chicken
nuggets.
pieces and then they cut it. Like they cut them
because
into
they're not the
shapes of
same
batter.
size
Yeah.
at all. Like they're all different sizes.
Like compared to that, like they're literally processed like McDonald's and like Red Roosters stuff like that. They're processed sheet of like it's always that same layer where it's like
It's a chicken mush.
like they're mushed together and then they just like stamp out the shape and then dip it into batter.
Yeah.
Like KFC's kind of like that, but it's like actual chicken, like on and then they
And
cut
it's
out the
coated
chicken
their
and then
own-
battered. Yeah.
That original recipe, kind of. I think
Yeah.
not all of them, but you can. I think you can pick, right?
No, nuggets are just defaultly with the
Oh, yeah.
12 herbs and spices.
So fucking good.
So yeah,
Dip them in the sweet and sour sauce.
aioli, sweet and sour sauce.
Like
Both.
anything.
Double dip, aioli, sweet and sour. So good. It's so good.
I want KFC.
I know, that's what I'm thinking about. I have to get some KFC. Hopefully get some KFC tomorrow now.
I'm so far away from KFC.
Go out your way just to go get some.
I used to actually do that. Back in, 2012, 2013, 14, we actually, me and a mate, every payday,
Yeah.
we'd leave about, because my pay will go in from work about 11 p.m.
Yep.
And from about then 11:30, 12 o'clock, we'd make that 2 or 3 hour trip to go get Macca's and then go back.
That's crazy. It's so far away though. I'm surprised they never tried to put one more close. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Is there any of those?
They make
kind
a
of,
fucking killing.
like any fast food near you guys, or is it all far away?
All far away.
So disappointing. They give you like jobs in the area and like
Well,
access.
the kids, really.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. It would give jobs to the town.
Because I was
like,
talking to my job people, and they're like, I was like, it's hard for someone over 30 to get a job now because they all want kids,
Yeah.
and unless it's a specific skill set you have.
I have a certain particular.
And it's like, because they have to pay us full price, like full wage, where kids they can
it's like
shave a lot off.
$25 to $27 base minimum. Like, the kid's half that. Like, I don't blame them. I can understand.
16, 15, 18, like 20.
I can understand why they're gonna hire a kid. Like, it's so much cheaper, and it's just like, when you got them doing basic
And they make them
tasks,
work longer because they're kids.
give them to do basic
Look,
tasks.
look at Mickey
it's not
D's.
hard.
The oldest people there are the managers, and they're like in their 30s.
Yeah. Majority. Like, I have seen a few older people at some, but like
you don't really
majority,
see an old person in Macca's
It's
or
very
KFC.
rare.
Like it's
very rare.
or they've been there since they were a teen, like, and they just let's say they just leveled up, but they just got more, better and better. Like
They leveled up.
they leveled up. Well,
Oh,
they
I mean, the way
did.
McDonald's does nowadays with their lingo, come here and work here to make mates and all this fun stuff. Like, they're trying to make it, like, fun and convincing, trying to persuade people to work at them.
It's not.
No, it's not, clearly. That's the
I had a
thing.
mate who worked
know,
there, and they fucking hated it.
You 100% know if there's an ad trying to make it look enjoyable, you know it's not. You know it's 100% not.
Mickey D's used to be enjoyable when they were colourful and they had like the kid play stuff. If you see it now, it's just grey with a plaything outside. What do kids want to go there?
I know, even McDonald's in the 70s looked more inviting than nowadays.
Like, it's just literally, it's the grey of Discord.
Literally.
Is every fucking wall on the inside and outside.
A photo of a McDonald's in the 70s where the photograph looks sepia looks more inviting than a McDonald's nowadays.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Like,
because they're way too corporate now.
oh, it's too mainstream.
They're so bland now. Like, the food's even bland.
90s McDonald's was good though, because like that's the colourfulness and inviting. Like,
they're not colourful, only fucking more.
no.
I think even Ronald McDonald's in a fucking prison outfit by the look of it.
He's starting to look like
He's in like that fucking black and white fucking
starting to look like
thing.
Spyro. He's seen some things.
He's seen things. Ronald McDonald's the weirdest fucking mascot ever. He's the creepiest.
I know.
It's just, why have that?
But anyway, fucking might as well move along a little bit longer. This is gonna be a long episode.
I said 3 hours.
I didn't even realize the game honestly came out already. It came out on the 25th, and it was Lord of the Rings Gollum. I didn't realize. I honestly didn't realize it came out until I saw the post today going, developer apologizes for, like, was it? Apologize for underwhelming release. It's like, bro, I didn't even realize it came out, so it makes sense.
They should have released that apology before it released.
I didn't bother reading it.
They fucking knew. They already had that written for that.
Yeah, they had it ready to go.
Just delay the funny thing is, they are scheduled to make a second game.
But like, that's how bad it is.
I don't think the Tolkien estate is letting them do a second one after this.
Who knows? But like I said though, I didn't even know it came out. Honestly, I forgot that it was coming out. The advertising disappeared.
I almost bought the fucking thing.
And then I forgot it came out. Like, They didn't.
I was
They didn't even
keen.
announce it. It was like no one announced going like, "Oh, the game's out now." Like no one announced it. I didn't see it anywhere. Like
I mean, EB did. I think JB Hi-Fi
no, I
did.
didn't see any of the posts. I was even in
But
EB on the 25th, and they didn't even advertise it.
yeah, because it's shit.
No one had it up. Like
Um, but in terms of shit, it is in worse state than Redfall. It's the worst game pretty much
that's
ever.
crazy.
It's the worst ever reviewed game on Steam right now.
That's
Like,
crazy.
it's just
That
shit.
photo of Gollum though, with that like the haircut where it's like the wet hair and it's short and it's just like this. He's like Gollum. It's like it looks hilarious. It's like fucking
The character model is a PS1 era fucking PS1 era
PS2
game.
or PS1.
I wouldn't even say that. PS2
PS1
is amazing.
cinematics.
It's someone called it PS1.5.
Oh, I've seen some of the shots. It look better than a PS1.
It,
It looked like PS1 like cinematics,
yeah, it's horrible.
not gameplay, because PS1 gameplay is very primitive, like very primitive.
No, Crash is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, but that's that color style.
But no, no one buy it. No one making money on it.
That's a shame.
Bad. I mean, Skill Up, trusted reviewer who I definitely watch, he made it 5 hours before he just quit playing. That's how
Really?
bad it is.
Oh god. Actually, just quit playing.
Yep, he literally quit.
That's
He
bad.
said
To
it's that
literally...
bad he couldn't tolerate playing it no much
Wow, to
longer.
literally just quit playing it. Just be like, nah.
Yep. Where every other reviewers kept playing, he just like, I don't know how they did it, but he just stopped.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because it crashed, it freezes, it's janky as fuck.
Yep.
Yong Ye said it should have been a $10 game, and still that's too much for it.
That's hilarious.
And it's just, and he was sick of every developer's sorry note that they keep putting up. It was like, nah.
I know
Every game this year nearly has that.
it was like The Last of Us got delayed, like that Factions or whatever it was.
Yeah, that got delayed though.
Yeah, they got
Not
delayed.
actual. They just put out a sorry thing. It wasn't at the showcase and that.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, take your fucking time. I don't care.
That's exactly it. If you know there's going to be issues, do it before you get around to, releasing
I think
something.
they did that Bungie assessment. I think Bungie told them to tweak some things. So,
Yep.
which that's what Bungie's there for.
Mm.
They're the king at like live service PvP, like
Yeah.
and PvE. Like they're the kings at it. Just if they say something's bad, fix it.
Yeah. And that's what you should do, like, within the industry. Like, listen to, the other
Like, look
industry.
at Destiny. That's #1 game in the world for and for a reason.
Yeah.
They take feedback, they change stuff, they don't release it fucking broken and buggy, and neither should anyone else.
That's it.
I mean, Destiny 1 was a different story, but that was Activision.
That literally was pushed.
Same as 2 as well, like,
Yeah.
to start at 2. Because ever since they've been not at Activision, the game's just gotten, like...
I know.
If they were still with Activision, it would have went... like... That's why I'm surprised COD gets so much, like, people playing. It's like, it's good.
They're so average now. Like, they're all the same as the other one. Like, they don't... You're doing the exact same thing.
I only play the campaign now because the campaign's always different.
I need to finish playing that campaign.
Hey?
I need to finish playing 2's campaign.
They need to just quit the multiplayer, just have one multiplayer and just release the campaign every so often.
Yep.
Because
100%.
nothing changes in the
100%.
multiplayer. Except if you're Infinity Ward.
100%.
Where they added like that sprint mechanic, we got the gun in the air, like the fast sprint, the opening doors and that. That's when multiplayer should be a thing, when there's new stuff like that. And yet people hated it.
I know, it's just dumb.
Like, fuck! You want new stuff, but you keep playing the old stuff. Look, this is a new thing. It sucks.
I know, and all these
Pretty
people,
fucking good.
and that's what gets me. And all these people want Activision, like the whole thing to go through with Activision, and then have Call of Duty come to Game Pass.
You know
You
it's
really
gonna
want?
happen.
Oh, you really want to keep playing the same games? Like, if you missed out, sorry. Like, it's the same. You're better off just playing what you've got now. It's the better version. That's just a little bit more refined. Like, it's cleaner. You're gonna play like, oh, this is garbage, and then you're gonna be like, it's gonna be useless
Yep.
then worrying about them coming to Game Pass in the first place. Like, because we know no one's gonna play the campaign. They're gonna have it come to Game Pass, and they're just gonna want to play the multiplayer, and then the multiplayers are gonna be shit, and because they're outdated. And my point,
Unless you're Infinity Ward
well, they might even get multiplayer because they
and you
won't even allow it.
innovate.
Like, oh,
Like the breaking through doors was a that is made for COD. Like that's what COD should be. But then you play the one after that, like Cold War, you couldn't fucking do that.
it does my head in. Like,
I've just stopped with the multiplayer for most games because that's what people don't want. Because the people who have say on it get listened to, who don't want the best intentions for it. They want what they want specifically. If I even said that right, I'm just getting angry.
oh,
But like, let the devs they do what they want to fucking do.
exactly.
They're the ones making the game, not you. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it just infuriates me. It utterly infuriates me. These people. Oh, it's crazy.
And that's not any fan base. That's every fucking one.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're Nintendo, you don't have COD. But I did just say that.
Oh, but don't they have a
but
10-year agreement to bring? Oh, for fuck's
play
sake!
what? COD Mobile? Like fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's what it'll be.
I think
It'll be COD
that would
Mobile
even
on
run
Switch.
on there. I
It'll
don't
be
think.
COD Mobile on Switch.
Pretty sure COD Mobile runs better still on mobile.
Oh no, it is actually optimized depending on your phone.
That's what I mean. Like it still run better than what would on the Switch.
It'll be optimized to be workable on the Switch. That's what they'll do.
That's not happening though. The deals are all fake. So
I know it's just all mumbo jumbo, mumbo humbo.
the deals are all. The only big one was Nintendo. Everything else was like made up, made up companies, stuff you don't even know of. Koshashi wants a 10-year deal. Koshashi get him 10-year deal.
Beatty Bros want a 10-year deal.
Beatty Bros want to fuck off. I don't want a 10-year exclusivity deal with COD.
No, Activision, not COD.
No, it wasn't for COD.
No, Activision.
Oh no, it was Activision Games, wasn't it?
Mm.
And Xbox games.
Yeah. So basically, what they were doing was.
I don't want none of that.
So what they would do with these cloud services was, it was mainly like Activision would be part of it if it went through, but it was going to be mainly Xbox anyway. So if Activision didn't go through and it fell through, it was a 10-year contract to have Xbox games streamed through their service. It's like, no one wants cloud gaming! Fuck off!
I mean, people want it, but it's not good.
People want many things, but they don't. Just because they want it doesn't mean they need it.
I want $1 million. I need $1 million.
Exactly. Am I going to get it? No!
Nope. Sadly. But, you know.
Anyway.
I'm just happy that all that saga's over with. Yeah,
I'm just getting real fucking tired with these fucking bot heads. They're just
the bots on Twitter.
Every week, the bots are just fucking dumber and dumber every fucking week. They make no sense what they're talking about. Like the one I sent you to, like when they're like, IGN. They're like, I don't know, because IGN was favoring PlayStation's. It's like, because they've seen PlayStation. We've seen PlayStation's lineup over Xboxes. I can understand them being like, "Oh, this looks great."
I know nothing about Xbox apart from Starfield.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I can understand IGN being like, "This looks amazing." Well, Xbox lineup is nothing because we haven't seen Xbox lineup. But like, people being all like, "Oh, they need to drop IGN because they're bad mouthing Xbox." It's like, that's what an unbiased industry does. An unbiased.
Are they gonna drop us because we PlayStation?
It's like if we were working with, it's like, oh, they need to be working with people that are gonna be in their favor. It's like, that's not how business works, you dickhead. When you're fucking giving information out to like show and advertise all these people that are
No,
independent and unbiased.
if you're giving content, whatever, to people who simp for you, that's when you know your thing's gonna go bad.
Yes, and that's what they're saying. Oh, you just need to give people that appreciate you. It's like, that's not how things work. If you just keep feeding things to those that appreciate you, you're gonna go nowhere.
We've seen that with Nintendo fans, PlayStation fans, Xbox fans, the ones who keep sucking up no matter what happens. Oh, the game's shit, but they're gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Like, oh, it's just...
The publishers don't give a shit what your opinion is. If they see a good score, they'll go, oh, they want this.
Uh-huh.
Like, whoever gave Redfall 10s, whoever gave Forspoken 10s, they will see that and go, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
They'll do it again. Why don't people fucking understand? Vote properly. Vote with your wallet.
opinion.
Vote, give it proper fucking scores.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give Redfall 6.
Yeah.
Forspoken 7.
Yeah, exactly. And you've played them.
I'll give.
So it gets me.
I'll give Destruction All Stars. I'll play it again. Give that a fucking 3.
It's like these people out here being like, oh, like I said, it's a 10 out of 10 or it says 9 out of 10. Did you play it? No. Then how do you know it's a 10 out of a 10?
Hey, shut the fuck up. I'll give Halo Infinite 6.
Yeah.
I'll give Forza Horizon 5. I'll give that like an 8. That was pretty good when I was playing it. Like,
yeah.
But I wasn't hooked. I wasn't hooked on it, so I gave up after like a week or two. But like, it's still a pretty fun game, just like Horizon 3 and 4. Like,
I should. Oh.
Like,
and it always gets me with these bots fighting each other on either side. The Sony ponies and the Xbots always arguing the exact same, and I always love it. Like, I love hate it. But they're arguing the exact same thing every time. They're arguing like, "Oh, you're not playing game. You're spending too much on Twitter." You're doing the exact same thing, and they're calling like they're saying the exact same arguments on either side of each other. It's just like, you are all a bunch of idiots.
I'm just waiting till I get called that because I'm like, I've platinumed how many games this year and saw it on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I played how many Xbox games, PC games, PlayStation.
It's just they make no logical sense. It all sounds like
a tweet takes 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe less, maybe more, depends on the subject, but roughly it takes maybe a minute max.
Yeah. It's so easy to fucking just go in here, open up your phone, go to Twitter, and just be like, tweet. I'm gonna post a photo of Ellie. Done. The one I sent you, I just posted it too. Done. That's a post. And someone be like, "Oh, you're a Sony fan." Like, they'll be like, "Oh, you're a pony." Like, just because I posted like.
Well, I think I don't post unless it's like something.
And I mean, a lot of the things I have been retweeting lately have been PlayStation stuff, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're a pony." It's like, not really. Because
you're falling into it, bro.
Literally, if you look at my Twitter for my gaming, for my pickle tube, it literally just says "Dad, artist, multi-platform gamer, content creator, and Linktree coming soon." Like.
You can't put a link tree on Twitter, though.
Yeah, you can. People do it.
No, you can't like Instagram, can you?
They can't direct to what people do is they put a link tree, and then they put their Instagram to get around it.
Because I know you can't put your Instagram directly on there anymore, or Facebook, or.
Well, I literally just put Linktree coming soon just for a laugh.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered.
I'll do a Linktree eventually. I don't know how if I can do it, so I haven't.
I made one, but I just can't be bothered. It's just too much effort.
That's handy though. People know everything is.
I like that dude on the fucking thing, like that post I shared you too. We're going on about Halo. Where the fuck is it? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Halo. Oh, wait. I don't get that.
Where there was like the dude was like it was 4 days ago. It's like it better be good after they ripped it from the main game, selling it separately for $70, delayed it for 5 years, spent a ton of cash on it, and they're talking about what was it? Factions.
Yeah.
Like Last of Us Factions was like, bro, you literally basically just listed everything that Halo Infinite was.
They already said Last of Us Part 2 that it was its own standalone thing.
Like, because like just listing off everything that they did to Halo Infinite, and that was just hot garbage. Person goes, except the multiplayer was free to play and shipped before the campaign 3 weeks. Yeah, but it took years for them to make that game, and it went through hell because they fucking delayed it, rewritten it.
Also, it's worse. They charge full price for only a shitty campaign.
Yeah. Dude was like, and then it's like, and I was like, which
Like,
they
if
should.
that multiplayer was free, the game should have been 30, 40 bucks.
Exactly. Whereas he does that, and I said to him,
Maybe 50 here.
which they shouldn't have done since every other iteration of Halo came with a multiplayer at the $70 price tag. Now we had to pay $70 for a shitty unfinished campaign experience.
It was $60 price tag back then.
Yeah, well, that was just the example. And it's like, it's not $70 Halo. I'm like, no, I had to pay $89 for my Halo. And they go, why? Because that's how much it was being sold for.
The price.
Like, you dickhead. Like, fuck me, these people.
You think anyone willingly will pay more for that? Like, fuck
why?
me.
Like,
Also, what are we number 89?
huh? 89.
Yeah, that's a weird number.
That's EV prices. I think it was 89.
Yeah,
It could have been
weird.
99.
I think it was 99.
I just said 89. I was like, fuck it. I don't
But
know.
you got the steelbook, right?
I think it might have been 99, yeah.
I think it was 119 actually, or 109.
Yeah, something like that. I just went with it just because.
Because I'm pretty sure that steelbook is 100. Look at it right now. I think they've still got it.
So that person as well, they retweeted the PlayStation like showcase date announcement thing, and they go, more PC ports, thank you.
Well, there's one coming in July. Don't know if it's either Ratchet and Clank or Ghost of Tsushima.
Anime, Rocket League. Yeah, this person just like crap.
But I, for one, don't care if that PlayStation gets more money if they get it on PC. Like, fuck, man. Like, as a primarily PlayStation player myself, I don't care where they put their games as long as they're good. I'm not gatekeeping fucking anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want more players to play some of these games. Like, I want more players to play like Rift Apart, some Ratchet and Clank, some Returnal, some Last of Us. Like, I want more people playing them. Like, fuck. I don't get why people are holding back. Like, on the Xbox fans, oh, it's only Xbox and PC. You can't play it. It's like, and you're the one being a fucking gatekeeper. So, up yours. I'll play when I'm good and fucking ready. Like, yeah. Like, fuck.
What? The people who destroyed Halo Infinite because co-op was delayed by 1 year are silent, as The Last of Us Faction 2 has been missing for 3 to 4 years. Xbox gamers should think about that.
It's got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, because no. The funny thing is, think about it. The question is, the people who destroyed Halo Infinite because co-op was delayed by 1 year are silent. So the thing is, the people that got mad were the Xbox fans. The Xbox fans were pissed off. But this person's saying, so you're mad when Halo delayed? Like, this is the funny, and this is one of delayed. But this is from one of the Xbox.
Deleted.
This is literally from one of the Xbox. So the Xbox is from an Xbox directly. An Xbot. So this is their opinion. They're putting at the moment is going that they're annoyed that the Xbox fans were pissed off that co-op was delayed. Yeah, it's like the people. Yeah, so the people who destroyed Infinite. So yeah, so basically, my brain just had a brain fart. So this person who's an Xbot is literally pissed off. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Is that they're annoyed that they ripped out Halo for not having co-op, but they're not ripping out on factions. It's like, do you know why?
Halo came out.
Yeah.
With no co-op.
No, but do you know why?
And they delayed that after they said it was coming out.
But the biggest thing is, the reason why is because the people that got mad that there was no co-op with Halo only play Xbox. They don't play PlayStation. So The Last of Us means nothing to them. Do you know what I'm getting at? Like, it's like...
Yeah.
Like, they have no opinion input because they literally don't care because it's not their fan base.
It's sad, man.
Like, and they're trying to be like, where are you? Why aren't you complaining? And they're like basically going, why aren't you complaining? Why aren't you getting behind and ripping on The Last of Us factions? It's because those that actually know common knowledge, that are actually smart, know where to put the disappointment in. Like, it was supposed
I
to be
think
all this stuff, and then they fucked up Halo. Like,
they majorly fucked up Halo. They majorly Halo 1 to 5 shipped with co-op straight on the disc, straight up. You can play
straight
it
on
day
the
one.
disc. Straight on the disc.
You can play it day one co-op.
Beyond, it's just beyond a joke. These hypocrisies.
It took 300 and something days. I don't know how long it was exactly until they had co-op.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And Forge mode at that. Like
Yep.
everything shipped day one usually.
Yep.
And yet, like, Factions, there's only a CGI trailer that hasn't came out and had that gameplay. So why the fuck do you give a shit?
Yeah. And you're not going to play it anyway. You're on Xbox.
Exactly.
So, like, why do you care? Like,
I don't know, bro.
Anyway, let's get on into the fucking...
It's fucking sad,
We're
bro.
already an hour into the episode.
Fucking sad, bro.
We haven't even talked about the presentation. There was some pretty... I mean, I saw some pretty good trailers. What do you...
You didn't say the cool one!
What one? The one about the cheeseburger?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, didn't it? Remind me of Resident Evil 2. The dude in the truck with the cheeseburger or the hamburger. It looked like that. I'm like, Resi? But no, that's the exclusive game.
Exclusive. Sorry. Sorry, Xbox.
So it's an exclusive cheeseburger.
DLC, $2.
Oh god. That's not Bethesda, bro. What do you mean?
No, Bethesda, Blizzard.
Like there are some pretty good fucking games on there, which I did list off.
Yes.
What are you going to start with? Because I put them in any order. I just
Pick
put
them out.
list.
Pick them out of the hat.
We'll start with a big one first.
My dick.
It started with the Enge parrot picking up a dead frog.
Dead frog.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake
That
Eater.
was so good. I do like that they actually made Snake look a bit more like his own version. Like, because if you look at the old designs, like the father and son looked very much the same, and that's what confused people
The what?
in Metal Gear. Like the father and son, like Snake in like Metal Gear 1. Like when you look at the designs that they're going with, and then
That's the same person.
and Boss, the father and son, they look too much alike.
No, it's the same person. Pretty sure.
No, it's his father in Snake Eater.
No, Snake Eater is literally Snake.
It's meant to be his dad.
It's when he was young.
It was meant.
It's his first ever mission is Snake Eater.
Oh, I'm sure it was his dad, but yeah.
I know he's got a twin or a brother or something.
He does have a brother who's liquid, but a lot of the stories followed his dad because,
Because the boss is literally him. He is the boss in fucking Snake Eater.
Was it? I'm sure. Yeah, I can't remember what it was unless it was two. I'm sure it was his dad.
Big boss, you mean? Like big boss? Pretty sure that's someone else. Because no, like Snake is Snake. There's no one. That's him. Solid Snake.
It's
Naked Snake. He's in 3. He's Naked Snake. Then he's in the Solid Snake. Because literally, 4 is an old man with the fucking eye patch, and 5. That's the same fucking person from like
no,
the
they have
first
because I know
until 5.
They have two different guys. It's his father and him.
Yeah, but you play as only the one dude. You play as Snake. Because you verse someone. No, because Big Boss is
his father.
Big Boss. Yeah, but you don't play as him though. Big Boss is John. Name is Jack. Known as Naked.
Yeah, Big Boss.
Yeah, Big Boss is Snake.
Yeah, you play Big Boss, which is his father.
Yeah, that's literally Snake in 3. Naked Snake.
Yeah, that's his father.
He becomes Big Boss. No, he becomes Big Boss. His Big Boss real name is John, also known as Jack, formerly known as Naked Snake. It's literally Snake. He's big boss.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Snake is big boss. There's no father son thing there.
And in Metal Gear Solid 1, it is Solid Snake, which is the son.
Solid Snake. But how is this?
Naked Snake is the dad. Solid and Liquid Snake is the sons.
I don't know that. Jesus Christ.
David is his name. Old Snake.
Big boss.
Like, I know my Metal Gear.
What in the living?
That's
fuck?
why it's gone to 3, because 3 is set before 1. That's why they're doing 3,
Yeah,
2,
because
and
3
1,
is the very first,
which is Big Boss.
which is Solid Snake.
No, no, it's Naked Snake.
I know it's Naked Snake. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
But like,
it's John.
because he gets the eye patch and shit.
Yeah, and that's why then Metal Gear Solid is David.
So you only play as Solid Snake literally in 2.
In 1, 2 in 1, 1, 2.
Is 2 Solid Snake?
I think that I thought that was still fucking Big Boss as well. I didn't.
No, because that was in the 2000s. That one set where 3's in the 60s.
I can't remember much too. I remember 3.
3's in the 1964, I think, to 67. Whereas in Metal Gear Solid 2 is 2007 to 9 or something like that. Which that is literally solid. That's literally Solid Snake there.
Because you got 2 number 2s as well. We've kind of already derailed talking about snakes, but I know my snakes. I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah,
now.
it's Solid Snake in 2 because that's in the 2000s.
Yeah. Metal Gear
Big
Solid
Boss
Snake
is
2.
well and truly old by there.
I think
He's
that
like
might
in
have been the
his
actual sequel.
60s, 70s.
Yeah, I think it. Okay, I think how it was. It's 1, 2. So wait, it's 3, then 1, 2.
You got
And
Peace
then-
Walker between 3 and 2.
Well, and then technically 5 is after 3.
5 is Big Boss.
And the timeline is 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. If you're going from the main games.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is Big Boss.
Yeah, it's Big Boss, but set after
Old.
3.
He's old.
Yeah, but I was saying it's set after 3.
That makes no fucking sense. Because how the fuck...
Because he's old, but he's like not old. Like he's not like 80s old.
What
He's
Metal
like,
Gear Solid 4? That's when he's old.
that's like Snake, like Solid Snake,
No, that's
isn't
Big
it? I thought it
Boss.
was Solid Snake in that one.
No, it's Big Boss.
That one Big Boss.
I think?
No, I'm sure that was. I'm sure 4 was.
When was that set?
Because 5 was the last one that came out, wasn't it? Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid... Let's put it in chronological order. That'd be a lot easier. It goes... When it loads. It goes Snake Eater, then Portable Ops, Peace Walker,
Yeah, which is
Ground
5.
Zeroes, Survive, The
Yeah.
Phantom Pain, Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge,
Okay, so 4 then.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Also 2 is before 1.
No, Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake,
Yeah. And then 1.
Metal Gear Ghost Babel,
Oh fuck.
Metal Gear Solid, that's the original one, number 1.
Okay,
Metal
so 2
Gear
was
Solid
before.
Mobile, except between 1 and 2. Metal Gear Solid 2, that's set in 2007 and 9. And then you got Metal Gear Solid 4, set in 2008.
Yeah.
Set in 2014. Then you got Metal Gear Acid, which is set in 2016. Metal Gear Revengeance, set in 2018.
Yep. It's all over the place, dude. I know it's all over the place. That's what I've said. It's one of my fucking...
Yeah, I know. Trying to play them in chronological order will be hard because they play like shit, some of them, because they're very old.
That's what I'm saying. The point of this remake they're doing is they're releasing them in chronological order now. Hopefully.
We'll see how far they get with it.
Yeah.
If they're going to do the big main ones, what 3, 2, Metal Gear. Not gonna do like the
I do need
PSPs
to get
or.
my HD collection and play fucking 2 and 3, or 3 and then
But
2
the thing was that I saw they are including Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 in that
bundle.
Volume 1.
Yeah,
So you get the 5 games.
yeah,
You get the
which
old
ain't bad.
the old Mac, what the fuck they were,
Yeah,
the
the
old
old
ones.
fucking Game Boy
Just
style
it's just figured Metal Gear,
with John Connor on the
which is
front.
literally Big Boss, wasn't it? Because that was when he
Yeah.
was. But like,
As I said, it's all fucking all
and
over the
isn't
place.
Big Boss and Solid Snake voiced by David Hayter, which makes it so fucking confusing.
That's what the worst part was. So that's what I was getting at. So in the original designs, they literally looked exactly the same except for the eye patch.
And the bandana, I think.
Yeah, and that's why I do like now that they're actually giving.
Where Solid's got the. No, Big Boss has the bandana. No. Solid has it.
One's got banner and one's got the full.
Solid's got the bandana because. No, it's Big Boss. Because he
Give up
gets it
on it.
from.
Give up on it. We're gonna be
he
here
gets
forever.
it from Boss when she knocks him off the
Yeah.
bridge. Where Solid's got the full. But then Solid's got the bandana. I don't even fucking know, man.
All I was saying, all it came from was because I do like that they're changing the graphics and making him look more unique. I am happy that they're actually giving him his actual own look now and not making.
He does look so good in that like remake thing, didn't he? Like he looks so good.
So good. I'm so happy.
Looks like kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5, but a bit younger. Which obviously for reasons.
Yeah.
That's crazy how they like. He did a George Lucas, just put the story all over the fucking joint.
Yep.
Like 5 is like.
Don't even get me started. I
Is
think,
like the third
I think
game.
it was Snake Eater that has the paradox missions. You can literally change the game.
Let me change the game.
There's like a mission in Paradox. Like there's a Paradox thing in the game. Look them up. Where like you do something, like you can change the time or something, and the events change, and like different endings happen.
You mean kill the end by changing the time in your PS?
Something like that. Yeah, there's some stupid thing.
And you skip the whole boss fight because he just dies of old age.
Yeah, there's that one, and there's like a different whole time paradox where I can't. There's just some stupid shit where it's like
there's a trophy for that.
there's some really dumb things, and they're fucking hilarious in the paradoxes. There's literally a whole paradox like cheat thing, whatever it was, mode thing, and everything. And the whole game played out differently. Like it's fucking hilarious.
I remember that.
But yeah.
Then again, last time I played Snake Eater was like 20 years ago on the PS2, so that's why I'm replaying on the PS3 now because the game is so fucking good, and it's not taking a while to get there.
I really need to.
I just think that fucking Ocelot where he did his whole gun twirling thing just before he gets in that boss fight.
Oh, I hate it.
That's like a whole like 3 minutes of.
Now the callback, so because we saw it in 1 and he was older, and it was a callback so that we saw it again when he was younger.
Or is he different? Because you got Revolver Ocelot and Ocelot, so
Yeah, it's still him. He just has revolvers. That's the only reason.
he had revolvers back in first mission.
It was weird. Something happened. It was just so dumb. So dumb.
You sure it's all him though? Yeah. You telling me that is Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 2?
He's Revolver Ocelot.
So he fights Big Boss and Liquid Snake. Not Liquid, Solid Snake.
Yeah, well, he does in the first game. So in Metal Gear Solid 1, you fight him and you defeat him in MGS1.
Yeah, but he's also in 5, I think.
Yeah, I think you defeat...
He's in all the games, I think.
You defeat... It's the way to put it.
Like...
So dumb.
Kojima's brain is just so good that he's just made all these stories, like, it's so confusing. Because
I played it
everything
as a
blends,
kid.
it's like...
I played it as a kid.
I only played mostly 2 and 3, that's all I've ever played.
Yeah.
So mine's a bit iffy. But, like, I remember 3 so much. It's just so good. But then it's like... You got Ocelot, which is... He's in all of them. Different ages.
Mantis
He's got
is in
old and
basically all
long
of them.
hair, young and short hair. Like
Mantis is there, fucking...
In the first game, yeah,
Different
Mantis.
versions of like Grey Fox, I think's there. Fucking. Oh.
Sniper Wolf, the sniper lady. In the 3, I think, is she?
Oh,
No. Is it 3?
something. It's not like not exactly
No,
dumb,
it's
but it's
Metal
just
Gear, I think, Metal Gear Solid.
it's just crazy. There's just you think you defeat them and then they're previously or like
No, everyone died except for Ocelot, really.
oh, it's just dumb.
And Vamp, I think.
Yeah.
Because he's a vampire, you can't really kill him.
Uh,
Because isn't Vamp in Revengeance? Like that Metal Gear
I can't remember.
Revengeance? Vamp is in there, I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember.
You fight him as Raiden.
Raiden.
But before we get in,
Oh, that's a
sidetracked.
whole fucking different segment.
PlayStation announced a handheld, the Project Q, which uses Wi-Fi and only uses your games installed on PS5. So, the fuck? I'll call that out. Like, where is a handheld where you can travel with it without being connected to the fucking same Wi-Fi as the PlayStation?
I feel like that's kind of like a kind of a.
You're in the house anyway. Just play the fucking PlayStation.
I know. I feel like if you were to like you couldn't take that anywhere else. Like literally, it's.
Unless it's got its own, but you can't put a disc in there, so.
It's streaming it. It's basically streaming it to your fucking portable device. Like
Yeah, on your own Wi-Fi, which here that'll be bad because our net is shit in Australia.
Yep.
So I don't get what the point of this is. I'm guessing they're going to change it because they've got a lot of feedback, negative feedback. So they could just
not worry about doing it.
Not worry about it, but like they might make it. You can just play games on there that don't need the Wi-Fi.
Make it like the Vita.
That's what they should have did. Made a Vita 2.
A Vita.
Or whatever, an evolution of the Vita. With the DualSense features. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Not make it PS5.2 that in handheld form where you need to be connected to that.
I know.
And
Unless you can play games in bed, but
I can do that now with that.
I wanted
Fuck me.
I just wanted to see
You can play your PS5 on the toilet at least. Just
I can't already do it, but just open my door and just look straight down the hall.
no, when you have visitors.
Get out of my way! I'm trying to play the game.
Howdy. You're taking a shit. Just hi.
Yeah, but if you had visitors, you wouldn't be playing games.
You would on the toilet.
So, if I had visitors,
knows?
I would be playing.
Having a damn bath, just play that in there. You can't do that with the place. I mean, you could.
You could just have the controller.
The effort of moving a TV that far or monitor or something, like, but get rid of it. Also, AC Mirage Boy got a release date, October 12th. It was just scheduled for this year, but now we got a release date, and it looks fucking good. Back to the old AC games, finally. Where it's not full of fucking bloated. It's not so bloated.
The old Ezio style period, like
yeah. But you play as Basm from Valhalla.
Yeah.
It's a continuation, but they've scaled it way down, hopefully.
Yeah, back to the old ways of how it looks.
Because if I've got to spend 150 hours platinum in this, like Valhalla, no.
Still haven't played Valhalla.
There was like 1,000 collectibles in that game.
I still haven't played it. I'm scared. I want to play it, but I'm scared. I haven't finished Origins.
Yeah, but you're going over 100% though, so.
No, but I still haven't finished the story for Origins because it's so fucking
Oranges? Fucking hell. I haven't done that either.
It's so confusing.
I haven't started Oranges. I mean, I started for like an hour or two.
There's so much of the map. It's so huge. It's fucked. But anyway.
You think that's big? Wait till you get Valhalla and Odyssey.
I know.
Oranges are small in that fucking fact.
Oh, it's just dumb. It's doo-doo.
There was another controversial call out as well for Alan Wake 2. Comes out October 17th.
Yeah.
Digital only.
Where's the
Everyone's
physical?
like, where's the physical?
Where's the physical?
To make the game cheaper. It's $50 on Steam, I think, or $49.99. 60 on consoles.
That's just normal price.
Not here. It'll be at least 100 odd still on
I
fucking
know.
digital.
I know, right?
Where JB would have it for like
You're
70 to
only
80,
saving like
90.
$10 between digital and physical. Like they're mostly saving money by releasing it in digital, like on mass production. But like it doesn't cost you that much because we're paying an extra $10. Like I'll happily pay an extra $10 for a physical copy. Like,
So same.
oh,
I'm going to hold off buying it unless in case they do release it
I
physically.
think they will after the backlash. They'll most probably.
I mean, it's Remedy.
Yeah.
They're like CD Projekt. They're very consumer friendly, but then they pull digital only. It's
I
like,
guess they wanted to try and see what would happen.
and everyone just
The thing is, though, this is going to prove
not
a
everyone,
point.
but
No, but the thing is, this is going to prove a point to people like Xbox that people want physical games. People don't just want digital. People want physical still. This will prove that point, and it's good. It's
I do because game preservation, motherfuckers.
so if they're them pulling this, and then if they do turn around and do release physical, it's proving a point for the industry that people still want hard copies, and we need that. As gamers, we need to show that we are sick
You
of
can
this
preserve
bullshit.
the disc, which if it goes offline somewhere,
Yeah.
you've still got it on disc. You can still install and play it. Unlike Xbox, the game is on the PS4 or 5 disc.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
People say it's a glorified license, but yeah, if you're on Xbox,
yeah.
most of their games are literally you have to download it.
Yep.
But on a PlayStation disc, it's usually all on there.
Uh-huh. It's beyond a joke. I don't
But
get it,
also,
honestly. I don't get it.
Bungie had a big announcement.
Yeah.
Cade coming back in Destiny 2.
Yes, in that new DLC. Looks pretty
The
good.
last ever DLC for Destiny 2,
Yeah,
which is
like
like
some weird.
the end of something they called it, like the end of the last, I don't know, something. But Cade's going out with a big bang again.
Some weird realm things going on. Like cross realities or whatever it is. He's back. Even he's
I don't
confused.
know, but it looks fucking good
I
though.
watched that trailer. Even he was confused. He goes, "I don't know how this is happening, but I'm here." Kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah, because people didn't like that he died. People were so upset.
That was so long ago though.
I know. Forspoken.
That was so long ago.
Forspoken.
That was like 5 years ago we died.
Yeah.
Even longer.
People still mad for all that time. People kept talking about it.
Who was doing the voice? Nathan Fillion?
Yeah.
I was like, because I heard that voice, I'm like, they got Nathan Fillion back.
Yeah, he loved it. He loved that role. That's one of his favorite roles.
Because they went from that to Peter Dinklage doing the robot, didn't they? Like,
Yeah, they got rid of him too.
yeah, to Nolan North.
Mm.
Are they still going to have him? I'm not going to have both still because if it's
What's that?
are they going to have both?
What do you mean?
The robot, that whatever that robot thing is that Nolan North voices.
The spark thing, the little ghost.
Yeah.
Little ghost.
Have him and Cade. They
Yeah.
don't have the same role.
No, he's always been there voicing the ghost. That's the thing. He's always voiced it.
Oh, was he?
After they dropped Dinklage, it was just
Oh,
Is-
so they had Cade in that thing before.
yeah, Ghost has been there the whole time.
Oh.
It's your little spark thing that you do. It's with you all the time.
Oh, I just never really played.
Yeah, no,
Destiny,
it's
so
with
I
your
have no
character the
idea.
whole time. Yeah, it's your guide, so you can access and scan things. He's always there. Each player has one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So many Nolan Norths.
Yep. I like Peter Dinklage in the first one. Though.
It's going to be sad when Nolan North and Troy Baker retire and that, because who's going to do voices after that?
Yeah, because they do a lot. They're like the main industry.
They're like 20% of the gaming industry right there. Probably even more than that.
Oh, iconically, yeah. They do a
It's
lot.
like, damn. But yeah, this is still also Bungie. They got Cade. Also, they're gonna run a marathon at some point.
Oh my god! Fucking pun
Like
intended.
they're bringing Marathon back, which is a sequel to their last one back in the 90s,
Yeah.
and it's a PvP extraction game.
Mm.
I'm like, ooh, it looked fucking good, that trailer though.
Yeah. It looks
But it's
so
not
good.
gameplay, so I want gameplay.
But it's emphasizing that there's two teams, like two different sides of a faction or something.
Yeah, it's a 4v4, I think. I think it is 4v4. You extract something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
we'll hear more about it soon. They said so.
No, it's cool that they're bringing that IP
Why not
back.
just put it there?
I know.
It's like we show you this, but you hear more about it soon. Like, because that showcase is really weird. Like, it had like 4 PlayStation games. That's it, which we'll get to.
Yeah,
But
everything
like,
else was like
third
third party. Yeah, or multi-platform.
yeah, which I think they're holding back from the Activision deal still, because apparently they've got all these other games that should have been there, and they're already like close to being completed, so they're close to being released.
Yeah,
They just didn't show them,
yeah,
which means there could be another showcase coming at end of the year,
yeah,
around August, September, which would make more sense having all their first party stuff,
yeah.
because all we saw first party was Spider-Man.
Pretty much.
That comes out in I think September-ish. So even then, that didn't get a release date.
I know. Yeah, I know. Right. It looked cool though. That
And
looked really good.
Marathon has no single player. I did see that.
Mm.
So that is one of the online only.
Yeah.
Also, this is one of the PlayStation games called Fair Games, which is coming to PS5 and PC. Competitive heist, like say Payday,
Huh.
which
Okay.
it's from Jade Raymond's Haven Studio, who originally made Assassin's Creed.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Original creator, now PlayStation with Haven. So, the gaming industry is a weird thing.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
yeah,
much.
Haven Studio, their first game. So, I don't know when that's coming out. It could be next year. That's a live service heist one. So,
Yeah.
don't know how many players that is or anything. They all it showed was a CGI trailer. So
Mostly got a bit more work they need to do on it, etc.
that's one gripe I fucking had. Everything was a CGI trailer. Not everything, like
No.
80%.
Because they're still working. They're just announcing IPs basically.
No, but even the third party stuff. CGI, 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 CGI. Or very little gameplay.
It's because they don't have actual decent gameplay. It's all either in alpha, which doesn't look appealing, and it's just
A
like
lot of the
fuck.
games are out this year. Like a few of them are out this year and they only
Yeah.
had CGI trailers.
They're hype trailers. That's what they are. They're just designed to hype.
Or
the
unless
cin-
they've got more at Summer Games Fest, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. But then again, why have it in the showcase? Just have it there.
just to announce things. Get people hyped. It works.
I mean, I never played the first one of this, but the Talos Principle 2 is coming out this year
Never even heard of it.
on PS5, Xbox, and PC. I don't know what it is. It's a puzzle game. I don't know. I think I played the first one a little bit on Game Pass, but
No idea.
I don't remember what it is. I play so many games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was speaking to Daz about this. How I said I wanted to play Splatoon.
Oh yes.
Daz hasn't seen the trailer, so I'm kind of sad because it looks fucking good. But Square Enix are making a Splatoon-like shooter called Foam Stars, where you shoot foam
I think
on
I
the
did
battlefield.
see it.
It's,
Foam stars. I'm gonna have a look.
it's like Splatoon cross Persona. Persona, it looks so good. The character design looks pretty cool. It's like Splatoon for adults.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what the character models.
Yeah. It looks fucking good, man. Like, look at the trailer and shit. Like, it's so intense. You can literally go underground as a foam ball and just go around the map, like Splatoon and that. And like, they literally ripped off. They didn't rip it off, but they literally making Splatoon.
Yeah, their own version.
And Square Enix, that should be good if they put their good team behind it or something. Like, it's meant to be a live service, so it better be good. Otherwise, it's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out sometime. I don't know when that is. They didn't really have a date. They just said Foam Stars,
Yep.
PS5 and PC. I think no, just PS4, PS5. So I kind of hate this on PS4 because they're going to develop it for PS4. PlayStation's moved on for PS4.
Clearly not.
Oh, no, PlayStation have. Square Enix haven't.
Mm.
Because look at that Spider-Man PS5. Other games PS5. The game that we don't know about yet. Then we had the Plucky Squire. That looked fucking good.
I think
Published by Devolver Digital, which of course is going to be good.
I think I saw that one.
It's made by All Possible Future, the other devs. Coming this year for PS5, Xbox, and Switch and Steam. It looks good. It goes from like 2D to 3D to 4D to 1D to. It's so different.
No, I didn't actually. I saw screen like a shot.
It looks fucking good.
A scotch shot.
I did have all my. I do have all my live reactions on my YouTube because I did
Yes.
record the whole thing.
Yes, he does have
So
that.
I don't know what I said about it, but I was fucking keen for most of these games.
So if you want to check that out, go over to Captain Jim Sparrow on YouTube. Check out his video there.
Yeah, coming this year, so we'll keep an eye out
It
for
looks
that.
pretty good. It looks fun.
Yeah, it's so different. Like it's like a book that opens and you got this 3D environments and got these 2D environments. It's like, One of the best games that I saw there was Phantom Blade Zero.
That was interesting.
The combat on that, man. If that was real gameplay, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Which I think it was.
I think it might have been out.
With a cinematic camera, at least, like they move the camera
Yeah.
around. Like, I'm keen. Like, even on the carriage, that fight on the carriage, man, fuck. But that's coming out on. I think it's a timed exclusive for PlayStation, so it's from a mobile game. The first game's a mobile game, just Phantom Blade. So this one, I thought this was a mobile game, but this one isn't. It's a sequel, I think. So keep an eye for that because if you haven't seen the trailer, watch it. It's fucking good. Because you're a samurai, I think. I think you're a samurai? Ninja? Samurai dude? And one that I didn't expect there. What year did Ghost Runner come out? 2020.
Something?
Because the sequel's coming out, Ghost Runner 2, this year.
It looks good.
3-year development time or even less, and it looked fucking good. Just more of the same. But you've got bike riding levels now and shit like damn.
October 27, 2020.
October 27th. Yeah, I mean, and it's coming out this year sometime. Number 2. They're pumping these games out, bro. They're literally probably working non-stop on Ghost Runner.
Looks so good. I need to play the first one. Play it. Like, no, I didn't know to play
On
it.
Game Pass, I think.
I think I just I downloaded it, or I was going to download it and never actually played it.
It is hard. Like you do gotta, you will die a lot, apparently. Like it's very momentum based. These next 2 ones are. I never played the first one of this one, which is Helldivers 2. That trailer looked fucking amazing. I got Starship Trooper vibes. I'm like, Starship Trooper vibes and
Yeah.
Earth Defense Force.
Right? It looked good.
They're doing the trailer like, oh!
As soon as I watched something, I'm like, ironically enough, we've got Starship Trooper like coming, like that's out, and it's like then there's this. It's like, what the fuck?
I had no idea that was Helldivers. I never even
Yeah.
played the original.
The first one was like a top-down, like,
Yeah.
third-person, like, shooter. And then
But
they've
this
made
is
it like a first-person,
person.
like... Or third-person?
Yeah,
Person?
two's a third person. First
Yeah.
was a top down,
Yeah, I'm like,
like twin
they've
stick
changed
shooter.
it. They've changed it completely. Like, holy shit.
You kind of have to. You can't really do two top down. I think it was more of a niche thing that first game because not many people like the twin sticks, like twin stick shooters.
But you're telling a
Where third
completely different
person is
story
more
because
wide.
the perspective, you're getting literally a whole different story because you're playing a different perspective. You could literally remake that first game with that first person's perspective and it'd be a completely different game.
Pretty much what that is, really. They've just
Yeah,
done that.
like it's crazy.
I think you build bases and shit. Like, oh,
Mm.
I'm like, I want to play Helldivers now because I
Yeah.
have heard of it, but I never played it. It's on PS4.
Mm.
Man, that's a good exclusive to lock down though, like Helldivers.
Mm.
Don't know who makes it. Other Arrowhead Game Studios.
It was, yeah, something like that. It does look
I'll be
good.
surprised if they get bought after this.
Who knows?
Like Sony just pull the trigger and buy them. They already got Helldivers, so
Helldivers.
if this game does well, I wouldn't be surprised if they bought them. Just saying. But it's coming out this year. Helldivers 2. This year on PS5 and PC.
Jim, actually, ironically enough,
What?
the reason why it does is Helldivers takes inspiration from military sci-fi fiction such as Aliens and Starship Troopers.
Because I got heavy Starship Trooper vibes. Just
Which,
from that, like,
ironically
opening
enough,
intro
is
cinematic.
you make a game that's inspired by Starship Troopers, and now you've got to compete with the actual Star Troopers game. Like,
Not really compete.
but like, you know what I mean though? Like, it's kind of funny when you make something that's inspired by it, but then
Right.
there's actually that game that, like, for that franchise you're inspired by. Like, but yeah, 2015 was the first one. That's crazy.
Yeah, I kind of want to pick it up. It's like $20 now.
PlayStation
Kinda feel
3, PlayStation
dirty for
4,
that.
and Vita.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Nope. You get it all in the one game.
Mm.
That's a lot of PS4 games that you can play it on the Vita if you own the PS4 version.
Wait till the fucking yeah.
But yeah, it comes out sometime this year. We don't know when exactly.
No.
And this is a VR game. There was like 4 VR games. They all look fucking good. You got Synapse, which that's a futuristic shooter, I think. Then you got that Crossfire Sierra something? Sierra? That looked fucking good.
Yeah.
They're all coming this year, I think. A few of them. I'm like, I need a VR now, like VR2, because these games look dope. Did you see the one that I'm thinking of? The Arizona Sunshine 2?
Yes, I did.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? It was just wacky. It's just like the
That looks
nonsensical.
so good.
I was like, for fuck's sake.
Like, PSVR 2, like, the movement on there looks so good. You can actually make zombies go blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to do that. They just like,
Blah,
go
blah,
around
blah.
going, no, 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 no. Like, god dang. Because I love the first game. It was very limited, though, on the PSVR. Like,
Yep.
it was very limited because them controls are fucking dog shit. You had to turn with the buttons and shit. Like, nah, thanks. But now with actual joysticks and stuff, plus the actual triggers to shoot, oh man.
No.
So this showcase made me want a VR2 even more. Because there's so many good games coming. Beat Saber just went over to VR2.
Oh, I see how it is.
Farquaad said he's been playing that and his arms are dead because he's been smashing it.
I'm just going to mention this now. I decided to look at our Instagram post for next week, and the insight I'm going to give so far is, people won't give us won't give answers to questions, but people will happily vote on polls.
Yeah.
So I said, give us questions. It's like, I feel like it must make people think too hard, or something. I don't know, but like, it's just funny looking at it.
Well, I think that question's not worthy, or
yeah,
like...
I'm like, just give us anything. Like, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like looking at all the posts, and like, no one's like, people looked at it, but no one's
That's why I always run polls on Twitter, because it's a lot easier.
Yeah, well, hey, that's given me feedback to go, okay, do I just do polls instead? So it's kind of, yeah.
But that's all we pretty much had on the showcase, really. There's a few other games that we've just seen that are a long way off still, so I'm not going to mention them here, but
Yeah.
maybe on the Twitter and that, I'll put them up there.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man though looked good though, honestly.
I'm not gonna say much about Spider-Man, but I'm just gonna say go watch the fucking trailer.
It was so good.
It's actual 15
It
minutes of
was so
gameplay.
fun. It was so fun watching the gameplay and all the cool shit that was going on.
What do you mean? It's flat as fuck, boy. It's saying fucking mid.
It's just cool, like showing off like the cutscenes and like the gameplay like they had.
Well, the thing is, one of the devs on Twitter said that's like one of the first things.
Mm.
And there's stuff that gets way crazier and better. I'm like, how the fuck do you top that?
That's crazy if that's one of the first things. Fucking.
I take care of the big metal murder bird. The big metal murder bird. I just find that funny for a helicopter. The big metal murder bird. And Peter was pissed.
Black
I mean,
suit.
that's not just Peter. That's the
Black
symbiote
suit.
as well.
I just love the voice. He's like, oh, like yeah, that grunt in his like voice the whole time.
Yeah,
Like, it's so cool. Like
he's pissed.
He like add to the edge a bit more. I think that's cool.
That's the symbiote, though. I think as well.
It is. But no,
I just think why they showed that because like now it's like when the fuck does he get that?
Well, apparently if that's one of the first things, it's like the
If
start.
that's early, like he must get Venom pretty fucking early.
Yeah, it just really changed up the game. So
I just like when he does like at the end of it, but he's got teeth. He got big teeth. So do I, and it just swings off. I'm like, I kind of want to see if he has that power in the game, like you can actually bite people.
I don't know. It's funny. It was just funny. I know. I was when I was watching the trailer, like they'll swing along and then they're like going over the water and everything's just happening, and I just started going, fucking, what's that game? That shark game. I just started thinking the shark game.
Man-eater.
I was just like, oh no! And then they jumped in the water. I was like, oh, watch out!
I like how Insomniac what they did with the lizard. He's actually a fucking lizard, unlike Amazing Spider-Man, where he's a human lizard, human dude.
I know, like I like how he's swolled even more, like because he's tried to like do whatever he's doing. He's amplified himself, so he went from being like a lizard man, like the lizard, to now becoming like Killer Croc style. Like
that's got nothing on this one. Like that Insomniac one, that's a fucking lizard.
That's what I'm saying. He's like Killer Croc. Like he's full on like Killer Croc style lizard. He literally went.
That's what he's meant to be though.
Well, he's kind of like they call him the lizard man, but he was always kind of more like a crocodile. But like, but it was always like in between mix. Like that's what I mean. Like so his base version was kind of like the lizard. Like he was kind of like a lizard with some teeth. But now this is like full blown like crocodile fucking Kurt Connors. Like he's fucking like swamp.
Should have been in Amazing Spider-Man. Like not just
crooked.
That thing in Amazing Spider-Man was so fucked. It had lips.
The weird lizard man. He literally was a lizard man though. He was literally a lizard man.
It's not what it should have been. I think that's more of
the style. Like
I don't know what the fuck happened, but
Mario.
It should have been whatever Insomniac did. That is
They've
the lizard.
taken it
like I'm keen to see like who Kurt Connors is on there now. Like how they go with that.
Yeah.
Was he in the first? I think he was in the first game, was he?
Yeah,
I think
he
was
was
mentioned, but
no, you saw him without his arm. Like you actually saw him in the first game, if I remember. Briefly, because I'm sure he was in there. I'm sure you briefly saw him in the first one without his arm.
Spider-Man 2018. Curtains. What? That's all that Kurt. Is it CUIT?
Yeah. C, yeah.
Connors. Yeah, because Connors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course, he's an Oscorp scientist.
Yeah, you briefly see him.
He's a very, very side character. Like he's not even like you see the back of him. You see the back of him.
But yeah, I know. It was that Amazing Spider-Man was just weird because he had that humanoid face still, but he was a lizard man.
It was so bad.
But like the original lizard is so much more better because he's literally like snarly, feral, like elongated face, like. He's like
we didn't see much of him. All we saw was like him diving in the water.
It basically looks like a humanoid Komodo dragon kind of thing. Like that's what the lizard looks like.
And he's massive.
But this was like, but now he's like a fucking crocodile. This is the crocodile, fucking humanoid crocodile. Like fuck, it almost kind of puts the you know crocodile from fucking DC to shame a little bit. Like
Yeah, because that was
the
weird too.
design, like any of the designs we've had, like he puts that design to shame. Like fuck,
Like I'm actually my
Killer
hype for
Croc.
Spider-Man 2 is at a like 12 out of 10.
It looks
I just
so
want to
good.
play it.
Yeah.
Just want to play it. The fact that you've got Miles and Peter with the web wings, you can just glide through the air now, like damn.
I like how the scenarios
And
call for it for switching character.
and the swinging looks so much better than even 2018.
Oh, so much, yeah.
Like
Like,
when they said that the people at Marvel thought it was like a movie, not a cinematic, I
yeah,
can see that.
yeah. I need to get Miles though for PlayStation. I really need to get that.
Do it. Miles is so good.
I want
It's
to play
so
it.
weird to play like 2018 and then Miles because Miles sucks
Yeah, because he's so
because he's
bad.
so new.
Because
Like
yeah,
his swinging is so rough. He's like all over the joint, like
they really
like
thought of that though. It's kind of cool that they thought
it's
about
not
that.
smooth. You can even see that in Spider-Man 2.
He's
You notice when
improved
he
though,
took off, he was so janky flying, and then he just got his wings out and just started
but at the same
steadying
time, you
himself.
notice like he's gotten more better at it. So
Yeah,
he's gotten a little bit more improved. Like he's learnt
where
to
Peter
be
was still smooth as
yeah,
fuck doing it all. Like
because he's been doing it longer. So he's more well
I still
balanced.
want to know if you can switch in the open world between them, or if it's just scripted events in the campaign, like in the
Yeah,
story.
true.
Because I'm keen because man, when he plays Venom, also because you can play Spider is like Spider-Man and the symbiote, so we can play as Venom.
Right.
Those those symbiote powers look so good though. Like when he was webbing people with the symbiote, like man, grab four at once, slam him down. Like I'm just excited. I want more
It's
fucking
crazy.
Spider-Man. The
Pretty much.
one time we can talk about Spider-Man without being weird. But I'm keen to see though, like if Peter is changed by that symbiote though, like when he's out of that, because he sounded pissed, which wouldn't just be Peter, it'd be both of them.
It's the symbiote, mainly.
Hey,
Oh, so it's the symbiote that gets where the anger comes from a lot.
yeah, but that was actually Peter talking though, so
Oh, yeah, yeah, no. Like, the symbiote influences your
mm.
emotions. It's like basically the dark side.
So I'm keen to see if out of the suit if he's the same way.
I mean, still doesn't hold anything up against Tobey Maguire's.
Well, we don't know. We don't know that yet. All we saw was a
Uh,
mission, like,
nah.
and it was pretty weird in there. Like,
He's just becomes berserk crazy, basically.
if they have to reference that damn dance or the walk down the street, they have to put that in there
Oh,
somewhere.
it's fucking
When they put the
crazy.
whole, if they put that in there,
Oh.
man,
Like, oh, or if there's acknowledgement where there's like a song starts playing, he goes, I ain't doing no stupid dance.
yeah, right.
That'd be funny as just
Because I'm
acknowledge.
pretty sure, I'm calling it right now. Miles has to fight Spider-Man.
Oh,
Like
there's
Peter.
gonna be a fight where he's the darks like the black suit.
Just knock some sense into him.
Like something's gonna happen. He's gonna get too
be a
carried
thing.
away and gonna go real angry, and then you have to fight against him to help Peter save him, like from the black suit.
Because doesn't Miles get a symbiote suit too?
It was somewhere along the timeline. So
Because that could happen in this game as well.
yeah, he
Because
could
this
get
game
it.
could be massive.
So who knows?
I just want more now. I just want more. I just want a release date. I just want to pre-order it so I can, I know I've got one.
Yeah.
Like if, I hope they do a collector's edition. I hope they do, but they don't. I hope they give us a red Spider-Man plates or even black plates with the Spider-Man,
Oh,
the white
Miles.
spider.
Miles plates or what? Either side. One's Peter. One's Miles.
Yeah.
Like that'd be cool.
Like give us a black slimy looking plates with the white spot. Like that'll be amazing on there. Like
Be so
the good thing is you don't have to buy a whole console just to get them.
man.
You can just buy plates,
Like that's the thing. Like that makes it so much more easier.
like the 360 faceplate.
You can have a custom like
Except
unique. thing without having to buy
What
another
was shitty
Xbox.
was the faceplate would change, nothing else.
Yeah.
Whereas in
Oh,
that's the whole fucking two sides,
it's a white console. Let's change the faceplate, or a black console. It's like, here's it.
right? Like
Oh,
I would have made it where the whole thing changes. You can take that case off pretty easily, but no. And they're always third party. Like none of them were made by Xbox. I don't think, or very little was. It's like, man,
pretty much.
that's a missed opportunity.
110%. Like,
But I'm still pretty sure we're getting more games at the Summer Games Fest, which I will be streaming, recording that as well, wherever
yeah,
that is, and the
that's it.
Microsoft Starfield Direct thing.
Yeah.
I'll do that because I'm not gatekeeping one console. I'll cover everything.
Exactly.
Well, that's what we do here. We're not fucking biased at all here.
No, exactly it.
Like, hey, I'm a friggin' lover of games, not friggin' platforms.
Exactly.
What the fuck? My mouse just opened the Beardy Bros Wix.
Hey, let go.
I didn't even click them. I didn't even. I just hit my desk and opened the Beardy Bros.
Hell, that's hilarious.
That's trippy. There's a ghost here, bro.
I want you to check out the website. Right? Wanted to check out the website.
It's gonna go.
Things that
But
make you go.
we covered that showcase pretty damn well.
I think so. There really wasn't much. Like it was like an
There
hour.
was a lot of CGI. The only gameplay was Phantom Blade, some of the Foam Stars, Helldivers, bit of Ghost Runner, Arizona Sunshine, and mostly Spider-Man. 15 minutes. But Craven's design was so good.
That almost looks like what the possible movie one's going to be. Ironically enough, from what we'd kind of previously
Maybe
seen.
it is what they're going to go with.
So, because I mean, most designs are always
But then
pretty
again,
much
probably
close.
not.
But just like I know, just the model alone, because even like the character model they had for the face almost looked like that. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but that actor. It almost kind of looked like him a
Yeah,
bit.
but the voice actor's different.
Yeah,
It looks nothing like that.
no,
I
but
think.
just that model of the character they made looked almost like that actor, which
I
was
thought
kind
it was
of
Wolverine at first, having the dude in the blood. I'm like, Wolverine!
funny. It's funny.
'Cause when you think blood on a leaf, you wouldn't assume that's Spider-Man straight away.
Yeah, you'd think.
I was like, and that dude looked so good. That was all in engine. That was all
Yeah,
in engine.
in-engine like cutscene.
And that dude who like discovered the blood and shit, he looked so fucking good. Like, and then it's like, huh? It's like there's Craven. As soon as I saw him stab the coat, I'm like, that's fucking Craven.
100%.
Imagine trying to go after Craven. What a dick. What an idiot.
Maybe wanted the challenge.
He gets his kicks off for doing this. Like,
Craven the Hunter.
fuck me. But again, he's not the one hunting half the time. It's his troops, which like the lizard. They're hunting the lizard, but he's not really doing it. He's just there.
I mean, in the thing he hunts, it's always himself in the comic books and stuff. He loves the hunt.
Yeah, but he wasn't literally hunting. I mean, he was, but
I know he had
lackeys
his
to capture
men
him.
tracking him, like keeping track of him. Like that's not kind of how.
No, that
Craven
is. I mean, it is probably in there because the lizard would rip him to shreds. Like that lizard there would rip him to fucking shreds.
Yeah, I mean that bulk. Yeah, he was pretty bulk, so he probably would.
He was massive. That lizard is like way bigger than fucking Spider-Man. Like, but Craven's not too much bigger.
No, Craven's normal man size, but just buff.
Yeah. Where lizard is literally fucking big. So.
Yeah.
Also, like, did he get rid of Venom? Is that why Peter's got the suit? Like, did Craven get to Venom? Like,
Who knows? Who knows?
I don't think is Craven even a bad guy? Like a bad guy?
No, he kind of is.
Yeah, but
Kinda.
like a Spider-Man, like
I mean,
one and done.
he's,
Like,
he's on the same level as like Morbius, I guess.
so not bad, but bad. Doing bad things, but not meaning bad.
I mean, he likes to hunt. He wants to hunt and kill things. He wants to be.
That's
The
a really
best,
bad thing.
he wants to be the best hunter around. So he likes the challenge. He likes to fight everything and overcome it.
But yeah, he didn't want to go after Spider-Man. He wanted the Lizard.
Because he didn't see him as much of it. I think what will happen is if it goes by like comic book standpoints, is what will happen is he goes, I want to hunt down the Lizard, and then you'll see Spidey in the black suit take down Lizard, and then he'll be like, I found myself a new target because he wants to be the best. So he finds these targets to overcome them. So then he feels like I am the best because I defeated them. So he goes after Spider-Man because he's like he's seen him take down like
Venom's the strongest one there, which means, of course, the suit.
Venom suit, yeah.
But like,
and that was basically how it went in the comics too. Is it wasn't just Spider-Man, it was Black Suit Spider-Man, because what ended up happening was the narrative would always be Spider-Man got the suit, he overcome a lot of stuff. Then you see him take down Rhino, Lizard, Scorpion, etc., etc.
that's why I'm
And
keen because
like,
I think we get all them villains, and we get to fight them again. Not all of them, but a lot of them maybe.
Again, yeah.
Like that Rhino in Miles Morales, where you just ride him and you're like, you make it through the fucking mole and shit. Like,
they kind of did that a little bit though in the first one too. Like they kind of hinted at that, like when you fought him, and then they went further with it. Like it's kind of cool to see the development.
You didn't really ride him, but you made him. You guided him towards the walls.
Yeah, you jumped and then you pulled him. You like fucking got him to throw him into shit.
That way and like put him in the wall. But like in Miles Morales, you literally ride him.
That's pretty good. That'd be.
I just love how that's all gameplay in that Spider-Man 2 though. Like you can tell when you can't even tell when a cutscene is and what isn't.
No, it's so smooth. It's so smooth between the two of them. Like they.
So like, is that gameplay? That's like press circle. That's gameplay. When you're doing the whole dodging.
Yeah.
To the Lizard. That's all fucking gameplay. Like you're literally going left and right. Like, oh.
Yep.
Man, I want it. I want it now.
Oh.
I want it now.
I want it now, and I want it now.
I would love to be a tester right now at Insomniac, just playing that over and over, getting all the bugs out and shit. Imagine all the fun they'll be having. It's like, you just wait till the plebs get this. I wonder how old that gameplay is.
6 months.
Probably even longer than that. Like, it could be a year.
Not normally.
6 months,
Sometimes,
a year.
a lot of time it's 6 months usually.
Because that wouldn't be the current build.
No. But most of the time it's in a well state, so usually it's within the 6 months, where it's near on polished, and things would have changed by then. I reckon the HUD would have definitely changed.
No, the HUD was from Spider-Man, so
with a few added tweaks.
It's a bit different because it wasn't in the top right that web. I mean, I think it was, but it wasn't looking like that.
Yeah, so they'll tweak it again, most probably.
Yeah,
they usually what get tweaked a lot from gameplays.
That and the performance and.
But it's pretty straightforward. So
some of the visuals would be changed.
Yeah, graphically buffed up, polished, a little bit extra bit of polish.
Right. They might add the actual splashes when Miles in the water. Because he's in the water doing this, and the water's not moving.
Exactly. So they just tweak things because it's not.
Like people criticize it, but I'm not. It's only a. Wait till the game comes out.
Exactly. Wait till
it looked good. Just shut up. It looked good. It's Insomniac. Like you can't fault them.
Exactly.
They're literally a quadruple A team.
Exactly.
What do you got, Daz?
That's it. I don't really have anything else. I've already had my little bit. I think, yeah.
Your little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit. I think I got nothing else.
That's
not
it.
that I can think of.
I'm fucking tired.
Actually, hang on.
I'm fucking tired.
Hang on a minute. You're fucking tired.
I'm tired. I need to get to bed.
I did hear that John Wick 5 is in early development, so I'm guessing their trip to was it Japan or something?
Yeah, it went
worked
from last week. Yeah.
Guessing they got a bit trashed and 5 is in the works.
I believe it would have. The way they guys are.
Well, it's confirmed it's in early development, so it definitely fucking worked. Also, I found this striking. New York City is sinking under the weight of its buildings.
Yeah, it happens.
Was it 1 to 2 millimeters per year. Eventually, it's going to be at like foot level in like a decade or so. Like, people won't realize until it's like, we're getting flooded.
Yeah.
Probably after our lifetime, but
Clearly get that sinking feeling.
that sensual feeling, so sinkful. But yeah. Before I find other random nonsense, I think we're pretty much it. We're done.
That's it. That's it. I'm fucking tired. It's been a big day.
For other things, you'll find them on the Twitter, you find them on the Twitter, the podcast, the Instagram. That nap made me fucking loopy, I think.
That's why I needed a nap.
Also,
it's
everyone,
fucking late.
go look at all the trailers. Go look on the YouTube, whatever.
Yes.
My reaction is genuine. It's not made for fucking clicks. Priceless.
All
exactly.
For clicks.
If I all for clicks, man, I'll be over exaggerating everything. I could never do that. But thank you, beardies and beardettes, for joining us on episode 21. We appreciate you watching, listening, whatever platform you're on. We have been Dale and Jim. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye. You look like a guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
You look like a guinea pig with a headset.
I'm a fucking gonna weet.
Hey? You're a guinea pig with a headset.
Fucking guinea pig markets tomorrow. I'm going to fucking
guinea pig markets.
I'm still trying to 3D print shit too. Like,
yeah. Get under it, bro. What are you doing?